out here. I get everything up here. It's been a while since I played. Alright. Can I be heard by myself? It's coming through. There we go. Alright. It is up on this lovely evening here on July 23rd of 2026. It's been a little while since I played. It's been a little while. Hey FM, how you doing there? Yeah, it's on. Yeah. Okay, let's get the Mortal Kombat engine going here. Yeah, live. I haven't done this for about 4 days. Yeah, making other stuff, doing other things. Hey. All right. Cool. So let's see what we can get going here. It's live from New York. Wow. Yeah, that used to be their big thing back then. I think some people still care, but yeah. Oh yeah, it's Saturday night. No, but it's not Saturday. It's Thursday. Hey, Dan the man. Dan Rhodes. There's Cooley. Dongle Goblin, huh? And Revy. Yep, great MK Legacy. Far Chemist. I don't know that name. Let's see here. Oh, I don't know. I'll come out with my mains here. Yeah, Heavenly Spirit. We got Far Chemist. Farchemist. RCX and Daniel Japona. Now they're doing the 2 versus 2. So let's see what these guys are about. See what we got going on here. It's all right. Hey, base. Yeah. Mr. IGB. IGB. All right. Dusty Rhodes. Yeah, that was a good wrestler. Long time ago. Dusty Rhodes. He had that black and yellow polka dot looking thing, I think. Wasn't his outfit with these yellow dots on him? I think, if I'm thinking of Dusty Rhodes. Gotta look him up now. I gotta see what did Dusty Rhodes, what was his outfit back then? I swear he had like a black outfit with polka dots on it, if I'm not mistaken. And I was right. Thank you. I was right. Yes, Dusty Rhodes had a black, at one time, spandex outfit with yellow polka dots. I was right. Yep. I remembered correctly, and which is pretty good, because I was not a huge wrestling fan. He died 10 years ago. Wow. I really thought Dusty Rhodes was older than that. He died just 10 years ago. He died in 2015. Wow. Born in 1945. I really thought he was older than that. I really thought old Dusty was older. Oh, you like Drew's bathtub base? Jeez. That was a base, that was a terrible picture. AI can do some really funny things these days. Like my my favorite dandy little video that I made, having fun with AI the other day. But yeah. Funny little stuff here. We're just gonna pin my little video up there just for fun, just for some little funsies, some little jokes there. I actually should have pinned that before. I had some fun making that the other day. AI is wild. Jello's compression socks. These guys running right into uppercuts. No, you cannot chain that together, Daniel. That forward low kick that will never hit a character. Not when they're moving backwards like that, so close to the ground, about to land on the ground. That's why Melina is in the dumpster. That's why so many of her moves are so strange. You cannot effectively link or chain some of that stuff together. It's more like a surprise, boop! Like, oh, you weren't expecting that one. But it's not all that effective. Alright. Now it's going to be my turn. I haven't played in 4 days. Let's see how well I can do here. Oh, it's Heavenly Spirit instead. He's first. Alright. Yeah. Jello's gait. We've almost never seen Jello walk. He will get up and walk away from like his chair. He goes and he steps away. You mean his gait, as in like the way he walks, his stepping space? Ooh. Yeah, I got tomb power. Excuse me, everyone. I just happened to wonder what was this delicious treat. So yeah, he unzipped the window, and it's funny stuff. Daniel Japona knows kind of how to space right there. I'm surprised you. he got beaten that first round. Not bad with the balls. Yeah. Minutia and Latrina and LaQuanta and Wanickery. Wanickery Jones and LaQuanza and Latrina, who scrubs that toilet. Sterile bandages. Yeah. Well, yeah, that was one of those texts that I got, FM. It's, yeah. It was like, you reported. I'm like, why? You know what I was doing before I did it. You hacked my PlayStation. And I was like, what? No, I just know, and I guessed really well. That's about it. And, yeah. I know how to line things up sometimes. Okay, let's see how well it's going to go here with Daniel. Well, the other guys all left too. It's Mattoon power. Oh boy, 2 versus 2. Oh, okay, we're going to go step out with my number 1 guys. My number 1 and number 2 guys here. Let's see what Japona's got. Japona's got a lot of lag so far. Boy, it sucks. This is so far not working. Japona's playing from Japan. Now I know where he is. That was a waste. Aha, that should not have happened either. Crud. No, sir. Boy, this spacing sucks. Yeah. All right. None of it's lining up right. This sucks. Shit. The timing is off. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's the phasing all over the screen. It made it frustrating. Yeah, Cooley's really good. I was beating him last time I was playing. Sonic Boom! Sonic Boom! Sonic Boom! Okay, I guess that was enough for that connection. Yep, I guess that dropped it. Alright, is Heavenly Spirit gonna be any better? Let's see. We'll find out. So far it looks a little better. Aha, it's garbage. Damn. Jeez, it's stuttering badly. Yeah, I generally don't do fatalities. They're kind of cheesy and overdone. I don't really bother with fatalities. I got over the fatality phase. I don't know. It's rarely I will do one. I don't know. It's rare. It was just kind of a cheesy thing from back in the 90s. It's like, okay. I gotta get back into my groove here now. In MK3, they deliberately kind of got cheesy because they didn't like the government coming after them and telling them to, you know, correct their gore, work on their gore rating, work on this. Oh, it's too gory. Games are being blamed for bad parenting. So some of the stuff they intentionally made it cheesy and stupid. The button's sticking. Ooh. Ah. Junior Paradigm. Ah, very compassionate. No, just the fatalities got goofy and cheesy, and I got over that nonsense. It doesn't really do anything. It's like, doesn't do anything for me. What do you want to do, Paradigm? I'm gonna go with my guy. Okay, you're gonna go with your guy. That's fine. We're gonna give it our mains here. You think fatalities symbolize dominance? Look at that. I threw his other guy. Oh, man. Ah, very good. Yeah, not really a favorite fatality. Ah, very good. Ah, darn, I couldn't get over there fast enough. Ah, very good. Ah, no. Very good, Paradigm. Favorite fatality? Robitussin? Help your brother Drano. What? Okay, I'm bringing out the Ermac. Bringing out the Ermac tonight. Oh boy, what am I going to do? Do I even want to attempt it? I guess I'll go with Ermac too. What are you guys talking about? Ah, got me. Very good. No. Ah, I timed it wrong. I timed that one wrong too, damn it. Very good, Tiger. Tiger Man. What are you guys talking about? What was I missing there? Robitussin? Drano? Painless dentist. What? What in the world? No, you want to do Sub-Zero? Nah, I'll go. I missed it. I didn't get to do Sub-Zero, so I'll play a Scorpion. I can't do sub versus sub, so I picked somebody else. Oh, damn. I tried to get out of that one. Oh, I got sucked right into that one. Fell for it. Yeah, you could say so. Damn. Ah. Very good. Very good, Junior Paradigm. I'll go see if Cooley's around. Play a match blindfolded? Well, that's only against the Panthers fan. Sayazin. Sayazin? I don't know what his name. Oh yeah, Sayazin is in two different places. Sayazin's twice. Inferno Spectre. Lights. Well, there's Ions. I've never seen this guy. Oh, it's Konzer. I was looking for Cooley, but yeah, I'll settle for Konzer, I guess. Sure. I only because I was looking for Cooley, but yeah, sure, I'll go with. I'll play Konzer King Kong here. But I did try that one challenge. I did play that one match blindfolded. Yeah, against M4 or M Panthers fan, and I had him down to danger. I had to go off the sounds. I put my eye mask on. I couldn't see anything. I was just going by the sounds because I knew his pattern so well. I just messed up because I didn't know where I was on the screen. That makes things a little difficult. Lights out guy. Let me see here. Yeah, I really almost won too. We had him down to danger on like a third round against M4 Panthers fan. Oh man. Oh man, it's Konzer. Cons are king. He knows how to do a lot of corner infinites and stuff. Yeah, he doesn't play like Junior Paradigm does. Ah, shoot. Yeah. Master it blindfolded. Ah! He blocks too much. You're not going to get him to fall for it. Oh, look at that. I almost broke into a brutality on this one. Can't normally do that. It just let me kept punching him. This is Ultimate version. This is not MK Trilogy or the home version. It was just letting me punch and punch and punch. Like, what? Yeah, let's see. I'll go with like that there. I'll go with Jax. Conda's pretty ferocious with Sindel. Ah, I wasn't expecting that one. Knob doing glitch fatalities? Oh. Alright, again, me and Cons are here. Let's see what I can do. Keep doing the combos and all that, huh? Oh, you want a rematch, I guess. What am I gonna do? What can I do? I don't know. I guess I'll go with Ermac and what the heck? I'll go with Liu Kang. I'm decent with him. Oh yeah, the uppercut, the intentional uppercutness. Yeah. That's not one that I'm familiar with. I couldn't teleport out of that one. I couldn't block that. Darn. I guess I was closer to danger than I thought. Very good there. It got me. Very good. Very good comms there. Whoo-wee. Play a Kung Lao and Liu Kang together next. The Asian gang. The Oriental twins. They're like Siameses. What can I do here? I guess I'll go with Scorpion and... I don't know. There's another good guy. I guess I'll go with Smoke. No, I'm not going with Kung Lao. I'm not good with Kung Lao. Very good, Gonzer. Very good, dude. That is a really good guy. Gonzer is very good. No, I didn't make history with Kung Lao. I made history against Kung Lao. See, when Mr. Spin was originally known as Diz Girl Will Own You, that was the name, Miss Spin, who was really a dude catfishing other men about 15, 20 years ago, Kung Lao got very popular on the Xbox 360 version because people discovered he could kind of pull off his easy infinite. It's one of my videos that I've made. Easy infinites. If you can get him in the corner, you could also, of course, juggle them with the hat spin, jump punch, dart kick, hat spin, jump punch, dart kick. It was kind of difficult to master, but if you get him all the way in the corner, you can do an infinite, just hat spin, jump up straight and kick, come down, hat spin again. And I countered that with Jax. I learned to counter that because Jax's his dash punch is the only transporting, moving across the screen ability that plows right through Kung Lao's hat spin. And that was what I did. So Diz Girl Will Own You, a lot of Mr. Spin, a lot of other guys back then around 2008 into 2009, we're all doing this. Every Kung Lao was like a number 2 character chosen, usually next to, I think back then it was Human Smoke was a lot of people's number 1s. Cabal was getting very popular, but Kung Lao was way up there because of this very easy infinite if you could just master his spin. And yeah, and I learned how to just counter that. I'm basically playing super defensive back then as Jax and backflip because Jax's lines up almost perfectly because you can't with Kung Lao's teleport where he appears behind you. If you're just backflipping and you can do an air throw, Jax's air throw works out great. His backbreaker, it just tortures these Kung Lao players. Again, this was back in 2008, and that convinced everybody. It's like, okay. No, I know nobody really wants to play as Kung Lao anymore. That was back again in 2009 when people were just shifting and moving away from that because, the Xbander way back then was absolutely just thrashing people when they were all going to Kung Lao. Sorry, I might have said Liu Kang there, but I was absolutely destroying Kung Lao players around 2008 and 2009 because you could counter that perfectly with Jax. And yeah, that worked. No, not the corner infinites. You couldn't, if you were stuck in the corner, no, Jax couldn't get away. The point was don't get stuck in it. Don't get caught with something like that. Sweep if you absolutely have to, but if you're good with using his dash punch, you had no fear of colliding with Kung Lao's hat spin because every other ability in the game will get launched straight up if you run into his hat spin, except Jax's dash punch. So that's Cabal's dash, you're launched. Nightwolf's charge, you're launched. Kano's ball, you're launched. At both of Melina's, her dumpster Melina abilities, you're launched right up in the air. Liu Kang's flying kick, you're launched right up in the air. The slides, I think, even the slides you get launched awkwardly. Yeah, but Jax plows right through it. And, oh yeah, Scorpion's teleport punch, you're launched. Smoke's teleport uppercut, you're launched. And so that's when I figured out, just labbing this, it's like, okay, Jax works really well countering Kung Lao's hat spin. And he counters it really well just doing backflips too, because they want to teleport and land right behind you and open up with an 8-hit combo but just keep backflipping through the match. And when they teleport, gotcha! Backbreaker, gotcha! Every time, and then sweep a bunch of times to keep them at bay, because if they jump again at you, jump up again, backbreak them again. And that works. It works kind of okay with Smoke or with Kano, the other two characters. Scorpion has a pretty bad air throw. It doesn't always line up well. It's okay with Kano. It's okay with Smoke, even though Smoke's air throw is well renowned that it can grab you from almost anywhere. I think Jax lines up better against Kung Lao, and that's how I changed the tide of everything back in 08 and 09. And then people just stopped playing as him when they realized, okay, this is how you counter that. This is how you counter these Kung Lao players back then. That was at least what was going around. The infinite combo itself, of course, that's a glitch. Boone and Tobias, they didn't have the money or the IQ or the wherewithal to have fully programmed the stuff out of the game. That's why Ultimate MK3 is a patch of regular MK3, because plain old MK3 became the Sub-Zero show. And that's why also if you're just low punching somebody and they're blocking and squatting, you don't move back as far on plain MK3, and they realized, hey, this is kind of unfair. They're just like chipping away health all the time. So a lot of updates were changed into the Ultimate version. One of those on the top of their priority list was nerfing Sub-Zero's ice clones into the ground. And yeah, that's why Ultimate was kind of more of a patch. That was why their WaveNet MK3 let them have all these players beta test the game, because they didn't have the money or the time to test everything themselves. That's just how the game went. But yeah, the Jax glitch, I don't know. Being able to just drive right through Kung Lao's hat spin, even in full rotation, I don't know. I don't know with the hitboxes. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have examined more about the hitboxes, way more than I have in 30 years. I'm sure Drusus has, or what's his name? Jason Shearer has. They've analyzed the hitboxes a lot more than I have. They could probably tell you a more technical reason why Jax, his dash punch is the only transportability that goes right through Kung Lao's hat spin without getting launched into the air. I'm sure there's probably a hitbox reason for all of that. Anyway, let's see who else is out here right now. I got a lot of fun there with Konzer. Konzer is really good too. Junior Paradigm he's the best. He's a player out here. There's Spark Chemist. I played him earlier. And Holy Tiger. And what else do we got? Ions. I'm gonna play Scene Supremacy. Is there anybody else here with Konzer? I know Scene's gonna rubbing the Cobra oil. And slow jab. Well, the slow jab, that's another one of those things. That's just absolute garbage. The infinite slow jab in the corner, that was never intended either. There's a few infinite combos that people have in MK3 and Ultimate MK3 that were never intended. These were all discovered over the decades, or over the years, but that crap was never intended. They would have patched that out too a long time ago. They didn't even know about, glitch jabbing, auto blocking. This kind of stuff was discovered in like 2008. That would have been patched the heck out. They would have gotten rid of that, the ability to punch and block at the same time. It's like, no. They would have gotten rid of that so fast if they knew that existed, if they had the brain power and the money back then with Midway and the time. They would have patched out glitch jabbing a long time ago. That would have been said and done. And infinite combos as well. But that's just how the game is. Unfortunately, some other guys made a what's his name? Conquer tried to make a reprogrammed version of Ultimate MK3, but nobody played it. It was going to be called like Tournament version, where he patched out. Literally, he reprogrammed the entire thing from start to finish. You got rid of jab canceling, you got rid of auto block, you got rid of the infinite combos as well, and the slow jab nonsense, the low skill slow jab in the corner. But he got rid of all of that, and they tried playing this on like Kylera or May. Maybe it was all the way to Fightcade. But nobody liked it. People ended up not playing it because they had gotten so used to how the game had been played for a decade. I don't know, this was like 2018, 2019, something like that. And his efforts weren't successful. That's kind of what Konzer was able to do. He was able to slow punch him right there. Slow punch him to death in the corner. And that's the whole point. If you hit punch fast enough, you get pushed out of the corner. And that's basically a hangover from MK1. That you can literally punch somebody like half of their life bar away in just regular MK1. If you get somebody close enough in the corner, or you can juggle them, basically they're stuck and you're jabbing over a quarter of their health away and they can't get out of it. But that's a layover again from, or a hangover from, the original 1992 Mortal Kombat. And nobody knew about that with Reptile either back in 1995. I'm not complaining for the sake of complaining, but again, you were mentioning things that would have been patched, glitches that would have been removed. The Reptile juggle back and forth like that was another one that would have been taken out. It is difficult to do for some people though. It's not simple. You got to have a lot of practice with juggling with Reptile. And different characters line up differently. That's another subtlety of the game. It actually lines up differently. Not everybody realizes it. Certain characters travel and their hitboxes are slightly different. So not everybody can be juggled the same way. Jax, though, is the best punching dummy to practice the stuff on. I have always said that. I think other people may have said that as well, because Jax has so much of a huge hitbox, and he has the right bounce ability that you can kind of hit him. So he's the guy that every juggle works with. If you can master it, start with Jax. Start fighting Jax as a punching dummy if you want to practice your juggling, and realize it's not going to work against every character. If it'll work against Jax, chances are you can also juggle the male ninjas as well. It works against them too. Other characters, it does not work the same. Male ninjas don't work the same against them. The robots, the cyborg ninjas are the easiest ones to relaunch. That's a fact as well. Jason Shearer, Drusus, other guys have all laid that out there for how or why certain characters can be relaunched much easier than others. But that's a more technical detail too. Yeah. Base, you believe that the jabs were intentional until Boone says otherwise. Yeah, that's... Again, the evidence stays on my side that had this been discovered, it would have been patched out. But nobody knew this back then. And you know that too. You know nobody knew this. We know nobody knew this. But yeah. And see, Konzer's doing it right now. He's doing the slow jab out of spite. But yeah. It's crap. Oh yeah, I know, Jason. They definitely existed, yes, but nobody knew them. Nobody knew how to do that. And now Konzer is giving the example of relaunching is easiest against the cyborg ninjas. That's what we meant with relaunching. But yes, Jason, I know. MK1 and 2, the glitch jabs that existed back then. Definitely, yeah. You can do that in all of the original MKs. Yeah. It's just nobody knew that. Now, Dead MK and Onyx Storm, they've sworn on another stream that I've had them on that was known as of 2002. I don't see any evidence of that. Like I said, I think it started in 2008. People kind of understanding that you can punch and block at the same time. But, again, nobody knew this in the 90s. Onyx Storm swears people knew it in 2002. Dead MK, you know, that channel made some claims this was 2002. I don't see evidence of anybody knowing it in 2002, but they've claimed that. We know as of the Xbox 360 version that at least by 2008 that being able to punch and block at the same time was becoming known. Hey, how tone evolution or how to evolution. I don't know if you've got your new tournament. Yeah, no, Jason, that's fine. You weren't trying to be snippy either. That's okay. But yes, I can confer, Jason, that yes, you're correct. It was in MK1 and 2 because I've tried it on the machines as well, finding some of those arcades and trying it out. There was a place in town in 2015 that had an MK2 original upright arcade. They were really trying to get the arcade thing going again. And I tried it. I was like, okay, man, you guys have a real MK2 cabinet. I'm going to bring my quarters and I got something I want to test out and I'm not going to tell anybody. And it's like, yeah, the glitch jabbing really did exist on the arcade cabinets back then, but nobody knew how to do them. But you could totally do them in MK2. And then when the arcade collection came out, I tried it in MK1, and it's like, yep, you could glitch jab in MK1 as well. That was the PlayStation 3 arcade collection. So, yeah, they do exist, and you could do that in those games. You could not do jump over or crossover kicks in MK1 though. The original MK1, if you jump over and you kick, your character is still kicking the same direction. Crossover kicks started in MK2. And I remember seeing that in the arcades too, because I go way back. Like I've said, in my other Street Fighter stream, and I was having fun with that a few weeks ago. I played the original Street Fighter in the arcades when Ryu, his name was Ryu, had red hair, and your Shoryuken could take half of the guy's life bar. So yes, I have played these old games at the time when they were current, when they were released. But the cameras, I guess, make me look a bit younger. Oh, Nightwolf's also easy to relaunch. Yeah. There are some characters that are impossible, I think, to relaunch. It's odd that Shiva travels just slightly out of the hit range. The Va travels slightly further from launch attacks. That some things you cannot follow up with her because she's just a few centimeters or a little half an inch over on the screen when she's launched into the air. She travels slightly further. You're there. Yeah, that's... Oh, Doc Frag. Now, see, Dr. Fraggle, he beat me at Street Fighter the other night. I had him... I got him 1-3. He beat me the other 3 matches when we did the Street Fighter 30th. He's better at Street... Yeah, that's it. We know. We know. Dr. Fraggle is better at Street Fighter games than I am. Yes, we know somebody now who can beat me at Street Fighter games is Dr. Fraggle. And I couldn't find anybody else to play with on that stream. I was waiting for Sans to show up because we were going to have story time with Sans, but Sans did not show up that night, which is okay. Maybe we'll reschedule it some other night. I was hoping we could get in some Marvel Maximum Collection and get X-Men. and it would be me and Titan and Sans and Bass. If you guys wanted to do, we could get at least 4 out of 6 players. We could have a fun night on that, playing the arcade of the Welcome to Die. X-Men, X-Men. You must rescue Kitty from the cave. Yeah, the old X-Men arcade that had 2 monitors and a mirror inside, because the console had to be so long to fit 6 players. But they did not make screens long enough for that, so they put 2 monitors and they used a mirror. Jello's fibromyalgia. Oh yeah, Jason. Yeah, I think, well, Melina, she stays the standard just as the other female ninjas. I mean, what hits her hits also Katana and Jade as well. I don't use them as my mains for anything. I've actually played Jade much more than I played Katana. And there's Konzer. Oh, Konzer dropped the infinite corner with Stryker. He had it getting set up there. All right, that's fine, Dr. Fraggle. Yeah, no, a lot of people are way better than me at Street Fighter. But there were some great Xbanders way back in the day. Seriously ferocious at Super Street Fighter 2. Because Xband only had Super, it did not have Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. But, yeah. I didn't play any of that on Xband. I was strictly MK3. And I played Killer Instinct. A little bit of MK2 and Weapon Lord. That was the only game that was made with the Xband logo on the box on Super Nintendo. But I'm positive there are Super Street Fighter 2 players who have been on that game, Street Fighter 30th, who played on Xband. Like, those are just the right audience that it would attract as well. And people who have never stopped playing Street Fighter. As dedicated, the few, the proud, the dedicated that we are to Ultimate MK3, there's more people more dedicated to Super Street Fighter 2 or the Street Fighter Alpha series. It's a huge collection of people more interested in that. You glitch jabbed on the A1U cabs. What's an A1U? I'm not familiar with that. Yeah, well, Dr. Fraggle, you basically saw it. You saw it, and that was probably it, unless, unless the Sans wants to show up, and I mean, I'm not bashing him, but I mean, if he wants to, it's sometimes scheduling is difficult. We were going to have a chat and story time. That would be about the only time you'd see me play Street Fighter again. And we saw that night as well. Digital Eclipse. This was something else I was going to tell you guys. Digital Eclipse has rankings for those 4 games of the Street Fighter 30th collection. Now, the 30th anniversary was several years ago for Street Fighter, but they had a ranking. Digital Eclipse probably had a bigger budget, as Bass here has said. That, yeah. But they actually had rankings, believe it or not. Those mofos, those cheap skates, cheap-ass bastards, actually have a ranking for the Street Fighter games. Meanwhile, he never got it for this MK Legacy Kollection, which sucks. Oh, Arcade 1-Up, okay. Oh, those things, yeah, the Walmart, the remakes. I saw a Star Wars pinball that was like $3,000, and I was like, excuse me, I'm not exactly a pinball snob, but I am not paying $3,000 for a remake of a Star Wars pinball machine, brand new, and it was like at Costco or something. I was like, I am not paying that. If you want to ask for $3,000, it better be the old, the vintage, the real thing. Not a remake, arcade 1-up remake pinball machine. No thank you. But anyway. Oh yeah. I was going to also mention what I've always said about Digital Eclipse, how I've said many times. I've got a buddy, I have a friend who works for Ubisoft. You guys have all heard me say that. You guys have said this, I've said this. I found out Ubisoft in the city got the Digital Eclipse treatment. That they got the proper games treatment. And I don't mean that as an expression. As I've said, there was a British company called Proper Games that was open for business, out of business, open business, out of business, contracts on, contracts off. Just like Digital Eclipse, open for business, out of business, it's open and closed, basically contract, 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 contract. Well, Ubisoft got the same treatment. As I found out, Ubisoft in my city is gone. They went out of business. Both all of their visa providers, all of the people that they do have there working on their visas, and real employees alike, all unemployed now. All out of a job. Ubisoft went out of business, at least their branch in my city. I found that out. So they got the Digital Eclipse treatment. And then that sucked. That really sucked for a lot of those guys that were working there. When you get digital excuses, or the DE, you get eclipsed. You get the DE treatment. That's rough for any software company. I guess they out of money. That's always sucks though. Oh, you mentioned him on, okay, the 1-up. Okay. Oh yeah, console fanboy. Yep, Dr. Fraggle, the arcade collection on the PS3 did have a ranking. It was terrible. It really was, and anybody that can remember that, you were ranked based on like your points, on like a score. Okay, like they were trying to go for like some like Blizzard's, I don't know, Gladiator PvP points or something. To move up in the rankings on the like PlayStation 3 arcade collection, you had to win like 10 in a row or something. But if you lost one time, you dropped like 5 slots or some crap like that. It was all based on some point score, some point rating thing. It was so bad. It was so terrible. That was the arcade collection's rating system. Terrible. Absolutely made no sense. So difficult. Whoa, you just pulled off. You whiffed him with a roundhouse kick. Look at that. Konzer ducked the roundhouse insult. You almost got knocked off the screen, Konzer, and you're like, nope, nope, nope. Missed with the roundhouse. That would have sent you off the screen at the end of that match. The Striker Infinite, no, the Striker. Well, the Striker Infinite, I think that was discovered by like around 2008 or 9. That was on the 360 version, because I remember that being around for a long time too. Reptiles was known, Strikers was known, and speaking of which, Kung Lao's was known as well. By I think 08 or 2009, those 3 guys' Infinites were known back then, but not in the arcade. Goodness no, not in the arcades. I mean, like 1995 to the late 90s when arcades were still a thing. No, none of this stuff was known. There was no penalty for the rage quit on the arcade collection. Oh, he didn't run into you, Konzer. Revy did not dash into you. He did not spin into your spin. Eclipsed. That's right, buddy. Blow beats. Bay Blizzard. Yeah. Yo, yo. You can do that against Kung Lao if you line that up correctly, yes. You can actually teleport and accidentally get uppercutted. That can happen too against when you're playing as Kung Lao. You're risking taking a wallop right through your face sometimes. His teleport can be risky in itself if you're ready for it. The other thing is that the Striker Infinite, it's not possible on the plain MK3. And the reason why is because Striker did not have the gun. I mean, he uses it for his, winning pose, but in plain old MK3 1995, there was no squatting gat. Brrr, didn't exist in regular MK3. The shooting was introduced in Ultimate. That was not in plain MK3. That was in Ultimate. So, yeah, it wasn't even possible to do that in the original. And, yeah, was not discovered. Not until at least, like, 2008. You want me to queue up and do the Cabal thing? The squatting gat, yeah. The other thing that wasn't possible was Kano's upward cannonball. That was not in the plain MK3 either. That was introduced in Ultimate. The diagonally up, not the straight out, the low kick holding, but the diagonal up, that's not in plain MK3. That was introduced in Ultimate. But so did the squatting gat with Striker. That brah, brah, brah. There's a few other mechanic changes between Ultimate to MK3 too, besides the obvious jump punching into combos. The guy that benefited the most from that is Kung Lao, because his teleport was pathetic in plain MK3. You couldn't really do anything off of it. You get one little pop, one little shit, and boop, one punch, boop. But when you can chain that into combos, that made Kung Lao a lot more powerful than Ultimate. And the others were other characters getting launcher combos too. Liu Kang, Sonya, and Sector. All three of those characters were given launch combos that basically it's like punch, punch, uppercut. Whereas Sonya's uppercut got a lot more powerful because she could chain into that with her jump kick and leg throw. There you go. See, Revi is able to relaunch Shiva. She could be relaunched. Despite slightly traveling a little bit further. Some moves don't work against her, but she could be relaunched. No, Sector did not have a punch punch uppercut in regular MK3. Because Sector's best combo was still high punch, and then high kick, back high kick, which actually becomes a 5-hit combo. I'm pretty sure Sector did not have a launcher like that. High punch, uppercut. I don't think Sector had that in regular MK3, but I'll go take a look at that here. Jello's white. Hey, Big Smoke. And Andreas. Ah, he did the relauncher on your Konzer. Liu Kang's launcher combo is pretty worthless. That it really buffed Sonya, but opting for the launch combo with Liu Kang does not offer you any benefit at all unless you get them in the corner, but not too far in the corner that the uppercut pushes you out of the corner. You've really got to finesse it just right to where his punch uppercut is just far enough away from the corner that you can jump kick, fireball, roundhouse kick, and sweep. Then that juggle combo, that juggling, I think hits harder than his standard bread and butter 7-hit combo. But not without that. Otherwise, his punch uppercut combo for Liu Kang is crap compared to just do the regular 7 hits. It's so much better. Cyrax is lethal if you can get the bombs timed right. Dragon Zord on here was really good with that. Drag is mentioning him. Well, I talked to him the other day in one of our groups. Yeah, those are pretty wicked. If you're good with dropping bombs, and you can fake out your opponent on there, you can get like up to 86% damage combos with Cyrax. The difficulty is being good enough as Cyrax to fake out your opponent, because when they start getting like really fast characters or teleporters like Ermac, Smoke, Scorpion, and Cabal, is that Cyrax is so vulnerable for so long when he drops a bomb, and even against the Sub-Zeros, they sometimes get frozen. Because the freeze lasts longer than the net, and you can get plenty of time to get away from a bomb as well. So, but finessing Cyrax to be good enough that you your opponent enough times, realizing that, yeah, he's kind of dangerous. He's a really good Cyrax player. If you let them set the bombs up, that's like 86% damage combo. There's Revi and Konza here just battling it out. They're duking it out here. Howdy, howdy. Yeah. Hey, Babe Blizzard. I think the newest infinite that was discovered, I don't think there's that many more infinites, but I think the newest one was Cyrax's infinite corner throw. That, I did not know that was a thing until recent years. That was a new one to me. I had seen all of the others, but Cyrax intentionally getting yourself into the corner, hoping you can pull off an air throw and a regular throw, that's ferocious. And some guys, well, one guy in particularly, mastered the ability to do that. Unfortunately, putting yourself in the corner intentionally like that also sets you up for the infinite corner slow punch bullshit. Unfortunately, it sets you up for that too. But yes, Cyrax has an infinite standard throw and then loops into an air throw, air throw, air throw, air throw, air throw, air throw. You can infinitely air throw your opponent into the corner as Cyrax. It's tragic. It's like the dumbest looking thing ever. It's just you're throwing off of your own throw. You're throwing off of the throw and the bounce. It looks so goofy. Now that I did not know was a thing until recent years. But I don't think there's really anything else to discover as far as infinites or corners and stuff like that with Ultimate MK3. Yeah, no slap. There you go. I was gonna say it's no something. I was gonna say no cinch and no No, I know it wasn't no doubt. Okay, it's no slap. Yeah, no slap. The dude no slap mastered that. No slap. Baby gets put in the corner. puts baby in the corner there. No slap did the mastered the infinite corner air throw. Just asking you to put him in the corner. Please let me be in the corner, and he'll end up air throwing you forever, and then he just wins. Yeah, that too. That too, because some characters have, their bounce ability, and you can see this sometimes in the 2 versus 2s. They're just ridiculous. They're so retarded, some of these matches, that if you're doing a combo and your other guy jumps into it, or you have a special attack that's affecting him, it will now land on the new character who just jumped into the arena. I think one of the funniest ones like that is Shiva. If you end on Shiva getting air stomped on top of somebody and the other guy jumps in, he now slides his body all the way across the arena, and now he's getting stomped on just as the stomp animation ends. That's one of the silliest looking moves in a 2 versus 2. But yeah, Cyrax can infinite throw both characters. It's like match is over. If you got infinite thrown, say good night, goodbye. Your other guy is getting thrown all the way through the match as well. Yeah, that's that kind of crap where no slap would absolutely dominate. He just needs to catch you one time with a throw, and he wipes out both of your characters. But yeah. I like the Shiva stomp though. I've finished that on some people. I'm stomping on them, boom, boom, and then somebody else jumps in, whoosh, boom, boom, and he slides all the way across it. Now he's getting jumped on. That looks so stupid seeing them slide across the screen on their back. But yeah. Well, Laszlo, I played for the first hour. I'm just yakking and talking. I don't know if I'm going to play. I'm enjoying either Konzer's listening to me or we're using telepathy, because I'll mention something and then Konzer does it. I was mentioning the slow punches earlier and some of the juggling and striker infinites, or maybe because Konzer was able to whip out some of the infinites, and that's exactly what Konzer. Or Revy did a relaunch there against Shiva, or one of them did it against the Cyborg Smokes. I don't know. That's fine though. It sucks when you're on the receiving end of it, but yeah, it's a little difficult sometimes timing the relaunching, because it has to be frame perfect sometimes, or pixel perfect, to do certain characters' relaunchers. The Telepath. I had a fun video though. I pinned that. I was having some fun. One of those videos. What if humans gave birth like cats do? What if humans gave birth like cats? And I had a lot of fun with AI making that stupid stuff, and then editing it and doing that with Adobe Premiere Pro. I'm gonna make other stupid videos. I'm gonna have fun making some other jokes and some other nonsense. I'm probably gonna end up commenting on videos though. I've got some other videos to make too. But I'm still here. I'm playing much less, but I am still playing Ultimate MK3. Yeah. Us do a Philly. do a silly UMK AI video. Gosh, what would I do with an AI video for Ultimate MK3? There's a lot of good edits out there of, you know, people's homebrew graphic stuff. You know, one of them's pulling their pants down, or 20 years ago, College Humor, I think they did some stupid video. Maybe it was College Humor. One of them said, "Finish him," and it was "massage him." It's like, what? But yeah, some just graphical pixel anime. Oh, real stuff, glitches and all that. Well, then that wouldn't be including any AI stuff. Yeah, my dumpster Melina. I liked the reptile. My reptile. I put him in Planet Fitness, lifting weights, pumping iron. I liked that one. I thought I wasn't sure if it was going to be able to take a prompt like that, but then when it stuck the other reptiles, the other lizard men around him on exercise bikes, I was like, okay, they actually have a concept of what this should look like. Lizard men like reptile working out on Smith machines and exercise bikes. You want me to animate that? Yeah, of them bumping into each other. Yeah, I don't know. I could probably do something like that. I'd have to use one of those AI platforms, though. I don't know how that's going to turn out. Finish they. Finish Zer. Okay. Alright, comms are left. Revy's still there. Well, let's see. Let's see who else is out here tonight. Tonight, while we're wrapping it up. There you go, base. Jocks are the mighty. He roams through the countryside. Gabrielle's a sidekick with her little stick. I did watch a lot of Xena and Hercules back in the day when it was all new. All new episodes. I did watch that TV back then. I even had Hudson Lewick's phone number once, too. Let's see here. Yes, I can bore you a bit. No, I'm not going to play MK2. Hey, Revy. Hey. Yes, I was in the lobby. I was in there with the video camera. I was in there filming you guys. I was in there with recording. K-Gene, now he's playing. And Ions. That's lagged, I think, for whatever reason. If I recall correctly, Ions gets really bad lag against me. Not against anybody else, but against me. Impaler. Okay, so this is South America. I have a bit of trepidation that the South American connection is not going to go well. Diggs Myrie. Oh, there's Shao Vicious. Well, we know who's winning this lobby. Shao Vicious is Push or Mr. Spin. I could actually hang out and watch this for a little bit. There's Morbid J. Morbid J. I've seen him. Let me see here. Revy knew we were performing. Oh, base. Okay. He's about to stream. Yeah. Is there anything else here? Dirk? No, that's MK2. Easy to beat. No. Yeah, I'll see. I'm gonna take an outside bet. Oh, look, it's Bubba Shrimp. I was just about to go watch Mr. Spin play. We got Bubba Shrimp, Mr. Henry Allen. Who's he playing against, though? We got Bubba. Oh, okay. Well, it's Scene Supremacy. Let's just see who's up right now. It's Tree Dad, and okay, Bubba is spectating. That's fine. I'm gonna go back to the Shao Vicious room and see how the home slices are faring against Mr. Spin in the flesh. Oh yeah, I know. I had it one of my streams the other night. Scene beat MK Leviticus like 8-6 or something like, or no, 8-2, something like that. Something like that. You got Impaler on YouTube, Morbid J, Little Enam, and Shao Vicious. I'm wondering if Shao Vicious, well, push. Mr. Spin stepped down to let the other guys play, or if somebody beat him. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But Supremacy is Revy. I have it again that no doubt beat him most of those times, and Goku Ren beat Scene Supremacy a lot too. They can both beat it. It's like Scene Supremacy could not beat No Doubt unless he pushes him into the corner and gets to slow jab him to death. Which it worked against MK Leviticus the other day. He was able to beat him most of those times, but I've beaten No Doubt before, but Scene Supremacy lost again to No Doubt like 8 out of 10 times, and I kept saying, Scene, you gotta rub that Cobra, man. You're gonna have to break it out there and do the infinite slow jab in the corner, or you're not gonna beat No Doubt Arion. And I guess he heard me because that's when he started winning that time. That's also in one of my streams one night, just watching the two of them go at it. But yeah, Scene Supremacy he'll beat Leviticus a lot of times, Nate, and he'll beat Mr. Spin too. I have some of those matches just a week ago. I think that was one of my previous streams, was Scene Supremacy and Mr. Spin going at it for like 20 matches. I think they traded some blows pretty well there. Tune them? No. I've never seen these guys though. I've never seen Little Enam or I think Diggs Marie was familiar, or Impaler. I was kind of, oh, there's Jason the Hitman, okay. And Revy, see if you showed up here, and there's Jason if he's still here. Ooh. Oh no! Did the thing crash already? Yay! The lag switches. Yeah, I've still got my lag switch. Hang on. I got my lag switch turned on. Maybe it's going to fix their connection. There we go. I turned off the lag switch. Hang on, let me reactivate it. Yeah. Turn the lag on. Get the lag on. I'm going to turn it off now. That's my pulsating lag switch. I'm disrupting the ether. Yeah. See, this is the digital excuses crap. that they refuse to fix their game because they have no money left either for their projects. They are busy working on the classics. Toy Story for Super Nintendo. Yes, sirree, Bob. They are busy fixing such legendary classics that nobody wants. That really was one of the worst games ever. At least the Super Nintendo version of the first Toy Story was absolute craptastic. Getting eclipsed. Yeah. Well, either Morbid or Shao, Mr. Spin there, one of these guys has to bail out on this one. Otherwise, it's going to stay stuck. That's okay, though. Mr. Spin can come back. Yeah, it gets you, Revy. The DE's Discord, I don't mess with Discord at all. I don't. I just, like I said, as much as I like Ace, Arcade Intelligence, it's like every time I have had to go there to communicate or we're doing a tournament, it's like, I've got to download this program again and remember what my name was and how to log in, and it's like, can you just come to my channel and talk or something? Send me a message over PlayStation Net. But yeah, I don't use digital, or I mean, I don't use Discord. I'm not on there or any of those chat platforms. I'm just not with the hip. I'm not one of those hep cats. Not with the cool crowd. I'm more into jazzercise myself. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. It's full of people doing the white knight for them. Okay. So they really took Jello's kind of satire video totally seriously. When Jello was like bowing at the shrine of Digital Eclipse, you're like, Digital Eclipse, thank you. Everybody, Digital Eclipse guys. Yeah, like, you guys, Digital Eclipse, I just want to say thank you so much. I remember the video that he made of Jello's little shrine doing for Digital Eclipse, and that's fine. I thought it was goofy, the amount of ass kissing when in my world and in my generation you don't get praise for doing the bare minimum. You do not get thanks for just doing your damn job. And those are that's the hard knocks life. Those are some tough facts of life. You do not get praise for just doing your job or doing the bare minimum. I am not going to thank you and talk about how great you are when you barely put forth an effort, which I think is what Digital Eclipse has basically done. The bare minimum. But that's fine. If hey, pussycat. Yeah. But if Jello wants to say that they're great, that's fine. That's cool. That's great. I just don't think they were all that hot. But yeah. Ex-Jelloer. Yeah. What happened, Base? Join the party chat. See, I will do party chat. Like I said, I'm usually open mic if anybody wants to start yakking. Jello did something with Dry Snitcher? He's usually a cool guy. Jello's a lot of fun. But I don't like the ass kissing, though, for Digital Eclipse. But I guess their Discord is full of people who just want to do that there for their bare minimum efforts with these games. And all their H-1B1 visa, Bengali, Bangladeshi, Pakistani, Indian employees who are not getting paid and working as volunteers. But yeah, that's because they don't have money. They don't have money at Digital Eclipse. They can't afford real workers. Jello's White Claw collection. Yeah, psychodelia. Yeah, the double. Do you want to get the double? You can come here and get the double deal. I will look man. Look, here is man. I will program you 2 games. You get the double game. You get the double game for the price of one. You cannot beat a deal like that. I will get you the double deal. I will program 2 games. You get the double deal. I will work on 2 games for you for the price of one. What do you mean, man? You don't know what you're talking about. Let me go. I'm going to explain to you. Here it is, man. Here is something like. Let me talk to you like this on something like. You're going to understand this. I will give you the great deal of programming 2 games for you for the price of one. You get double game. The Koofy Smacker stream. Yeah, I like that one from you. Base had the Koofy Smackin' stream, and that was pretty hilarious. The Koofy Smackers. Oh, you go that one, Revy? No, sir, do not redeem the code. Do not redeem code. Do not redeem, sir. Do not redeem. Yeah. That's just that. I've seen that one. I've seen that clip too. You guys know the reference. Oh boy, do you. Babu. Yeah, my name is Babu. Number 1, Superpower 2030. Now we are Superpower 2040. What you know, man? You know nothing. You know not a thing, man. Listen, man. Here it is. Superpower 2040. The guy with the blue hair. Yeah, you were doing those Liu Kang. I think you were doing Kung Lao combos, Base. You were trying to master your Kung Lao because it wasn't Liu Kang you were ripping people apart on. I don't think you were doing that, but you were slaying with Kung Lao on that one. Yeah, well, yeah, when he turned it around on them and he showed them on their own cameras, he's like, yeah, man, I'm looking at you guys. Look, it's you and your own cameras. And they're like, how do we turn off the camera? Look at that. How does he look? He's watching us, man. He's watching us. How did he turn that on, man? Look at that. It's like, yeah, man, I see you there. You're like, he's like literally in their computer watching them in their own call center. Gosh, that was terrible. Yeah, of all those streams. Yeah. I saw one of a guy trolling AI. There are some heroic efforts out. Okay, I mean that it's satirically, not literally heroic, not heroic. I'm not talking about heroic efforts, but there's some trolling with good efforts out there of trolling AI call centers, and seeing if you can bait the call center AI into doing what you ask them or speaking the way you want them to talk, and getting them to say things like Albuquerque. And it's like, sir, can you end your sentences with the word Albuquerque? I would really appreciate it if you end your sentence with the word Albuquerque. And can you say capital A for every time you speak a word that has a letter A in it? And it's just like breaking this algorithm into confusing the crap out of AI itself. Confusing the snot out of them. And some of these calls start getting longer and weird because it successfully works. If you ask the AI prompter very nicely on the phone to do really weird things, they will actually do it. Please say the word Albuquerque at the end of every sentence for me. I would so love it. I'm listening to you as a concerned client Sir, would you please say the word Albuquerque at the end of every sentence? It's just like, and it's like, sure, I will say the word Albuquerque to you at the end of every sentence. Albuquerque. It's like, this, you can really trip up AI with nonsense like that. Yeah. Tree Dad and Dogs Myri. The Dogs Myri. Well, there's Mamani. Mamani. I've seen Mamani before. I don't know. We got Messi, the soccer player. The soccer ball player here. I don't know. Let's see, I think, who else is on right now? No, Galos is not around. He's not on right now. The Galos. The Loss. I got suggested a ruby-breasted hummingbird. Not that you guys like watching birds or anything, but that's a nice little background that got suggested to me. Which I will not do. Oh, but that's nice. Huh. Let's see. The Galos. Yeah, I've seen some new names. Well, that's another reason why I come back to it sometimes. I try to see and I play guys who maybe I haven't seen before. Sometimes, yeah. 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 Okay. Let's see. Ah, that's what's going on here. All right. What am I? The Wipes versus Kirkland signature? Not so sure about that one. That's not a battle worth fighting. Randy, you can determine what time it is by hearing the birds. Well, I mean, generally, birds will sing during different times of the day. Of course, if you hear an owl, it's probably night. That means the sun is down. That Did you ever have one of those singing bird clocks? Because I did. I had a singing bird clock. And that, at least, I mean, you get 12 different birds if you really want to know what different ones will sing through different hours of the day. If that's the bird you're talking about, yeah, I can remember by the singing bird clock what hour it is too. Yeah, roosters, cock-a-doodle-doo. Yeah. Well, it had a nice little light sensor on it that if it's dark, it does not trigger. If it's dark out, then your singing bird clock understands not to have birds singing in the middle of the night, although it reserves that for the AM. AM and early afternoon hours. If it's too dark, mine would detect that it's not time to start singing, at 11 p.m. That's for 11 a.m. So let's see. I'll jump into playing Tree Dad here. Okay, if none of these guys want to, I guess I will. I don't know who Geek Cheaply is, but yeah, I'm seeing some names too that I haven't seen before, so I will try it out myself. Let's see here. Oh, Mamani wants to. Yeah, alright. FMC. I say, do-da-da-do-da-da-da-da-do-da. Oh, the do-da day. Now I say, boy, now D-O-G, now that spells chicken. Foghorn Leghorn. That's one of the characters that's actually closest to Mel Blanc's real voice, was the Foghorn Leghorn character. He really didn't need to do anything to change his voice. He just kind of put on an accent. He also never sang more of the lyrics other than doo-dah, doo-dah. He never sang, Camptown ladies sing the song, doo-dah. No, it's always like da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, he never actually sings the whole song. It's always just the doo-dah part of it. Oh, doo-dah day. And that'll be all you ever hear of that song in those Warner Brothers cartoons. Ah, you picked it up fishing. So you were the Mr. I Got Bass, whereas the other guy here was Mr. I Got Bass. And I went 17 years thinking that bass was all about fishing. Is it spelled the same way? I really thought the guy was into fishing. I thought it was Mr. I Got Bass. But you were actually into the fishing. So you could have been Mr. I Got Trout. Or something like that. Randy. Mr. I Got Bass. Mr. I Got Salmon. Mr. I Got Trout. Mr. I Got Perch. Oh, just Randy. Alright, just Randy's cool. But yeah, no, I really thought Mr. I Got Bass was, I really thought it was about fish and not a sound system. I thought it was bass for like so many years. Yes, Mr. Bass has epic sound systems. He is big into speakers and stereos and stuff like that. If you want to know what's what and what's good, my cousin, I have a cousin who's big into sound systems too. He does that professionally still, but Bass knows a lot about them too, especially with car systems. Lots of good stuff. Bass and Mr. IGB here can help you up with that. I know some things from my own cousin. He works in Chicago. He works on sound systems. He has set up a lot of stuff there. No, I don't. I'm not into it. I'm not into the sound system, or the big subwoofers, or the tweeters, or anything like that, or the big bass. No, I'm not into that. Not into that myself. Okay, let's see if I can beat Tree Dad this time. We're gonna find out. Tree Dad is good enough. He might beat me. I might beat him. We're gonna see. Yeah. Oh, he wants to do. Okay. You want to do Sub-Zero? This will be my first Sub-Zero match of the night, and I'll usually match up or pair against it with your Reptile with my Smoke. Oh, I almost pulled that one off. Ah. Yeah, he got across the screen fast enough. Nah, I thought I'd catch him. Didn't work. Ah, very good. Ah, I didn't get it off in time. Darn it. Very good. I was trying to do a jump kick for that one. Yeah, you got me there. Yeah, he uppercutted me backwards. Ah! You whipped it out on me. Ah, crap. Very good. Duff footies, no. No. Geek cheaply, no. Yes. Diggs Myrie, no. Going on 2 hours here. All right. Oh, he wants to random. Well, I'm going to bring out my, let's just see here. You've seen what I can do with smoke enough times. Yeah, I'll see what Jax can do against Sector. Do the Shiva Shuffle. Ah, I didn't line that one up at all. Do the hustle. Do 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 do. Ah, he got me on that one. Ah, I messed it up. No. Say it ain't so. Damn. I was going for a friendship. Okay. I didn't do the corner infinite there. Ta-dam! I think that's the long hair. That's his dreads, I guess. Alright. Oh, you still wanted to play there. Alright, Tree Dad coming up here. What do Tree Dad want to do? I'll go with Scorpion against him this time. Oh, you want to play Liu Kang, huh? Ah. Changing it up then. Okay. Because I know how Liu Kang sometimes does not go well, or can go really well against Nightwolf. Ah, I ran right into it. Ran right into that one again. Darn it. Ah, yeah, I can't juggle it with that one. Ah, crud. All right, very good job there. Very good, very good. Good job there, Tree Dad. All right. See if there's anything else here. do the thing. Do the thing where you do the thing. Yeah. I'd say though it's long hair on Cabal. Do the thing where you do the thing. Do the thing where that thing happens. There's Dragonzord. Now there's the best Cyrax player in the world. Well, maybe next to No Slap, but he's definitely very good with setting up the bombs. You want to see 86% combos with Cyrax. Dragonzord is the man to provide that. Fighto. No Bio, I remember him. There's Bubba Shrimp. Sorry for you. I really. Oh, I'm gonna miss Bubba Shrimp play. I want to see. I want to see this little. I want to see this dude. Let's see what he says here. If he. That dude. That dude's got a mouth on him. He was gonna trash talk, but he's playing right now. Oh, okay. He lost. So he did not win. I was gonna see how well Bubba Shrimp does. Or see what Fido is up to. I've never seen Fido play before. Twin Paradox of Siren. He's good. I mean, yeah. Yeah. He is good. No slap though has definitely perfected the I'm gonna sit in the corner for the whole match, which only backfires if you slow punch him to death. Really only backfires that against no slap. Oh, no BO does that? He does the fatality glitches. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry. So sorry. I don't know who I'm sorry for you is either. FMC, you want me to queue up against these guys? I wasn't going to queue up. Yeah. Bubba is one of the few guys on this game that I have beaten by doing nothing but shoulder charges against him. I think he just picked up Ultimate MK3 this year. But yes, Bubba Shrimp is on YouTube. He's Henry Allen. But yeah, Bubba is one of the only guys that I can say I have completely destroyed him in matches by doing nothing but shoulder rams as Nightwolf. And he could not for the life of him figure out what to do about that. I did nothing but through the entire match. Just stomped him by doing nothing but that through entire matches. And the game crashed, so we've got to try to bail out of here. Yeah, you think they're good? Yes, FMC. I have definitely spam shoulder charged Bubba Shrimp through an entire match. Spanked him flat out. And Bubba knows it, which is funny watching. I mean, Bubba Shrimp and Dan Rhodes trash talking each other in my PlayStation group there. This is group. It's kind of funny sometimes watching them. Bubba will trash talk other guys. He was going after Jugs the other day, Juggernaut a few weeks ago, saying, "Man, nobody wants to play you, Jugs. Go play against people in your own rank. Nobody wants to play against you." It's like, yeah, Juggernaut was way better than all of them in that tournament. Get out of there, Juggernaut. UMK3 Juggernaut. You're so better. Nobody wants to play against you. Yeah, that was funny. There's Dragonzord. This is maybe where they went to. No. There's Sans. Look at that. Base, there's your cousin. What? Now I know Dragonzord's got more game time than this. He must have reset everything or something. I don't know how he did that again, but he reset his whole record, I guess. Yeah, Revy, I know. Juggernaut, he's really good. Cabal, Human Smoke, Ermac. Tyler is really good with those guys. The Juggernaut. I'll play against these guys. Sans might beat me here too. Dragonzord might beat me too. But okay. Manchester United, J-Man United. Somebody cheers for Manchester in that soccer ball game, I guess. I guess that's soccer ball for Manchester United. Beef. It's what's for dinner. Beef. It's what's for dinner. Do you remember that commercial? Or was that steak? Steak? Was it steak? No, it was beef. The commercial was for beef. It's what's for dinner. Beer? Oh, no. If only this was one of those features that Digital Eclipse had promised us as well. That they had said, you're totally going to be able to join matches mid-fight to watch and see what was going on. And then it never happened. Oh, Dragonzord and Son both had to leave that one. I didn't see who won that one. Maybe the game broke? Oh, Son's won. Son's beat Dragonzord. Where's the beef? Ooh. Just by watching, I can tell this match is definitely lagging. I'm not even... Man, he's tossing those grenades. Ah. Jackie Chance. Jackie Chance. Oh yeah, Dragonzord's definitely a Power Rangers fan. Nobody would take the name Dragonzord if they weren't. Just like that other guy, Joxer the Mighty, would not have taken the name Joxer the Mighty if he did not watch Xena. If he was not a Xena fan. That is a weird almost glitch that the shadows do not cover the center of that temple for whatever reason. You can see the shadows getting uppercut and traveling except in the center mantelpiece in part of the background. Oh wait, no, it disappears over that part too. Never mind. Huh. So the background does not get the shadow cast on that one. Huh. This is really laggy, but I guess I'll try against Jackie Chance. I hope it's not horribly lagged. I'm not a big fan of Rick and Morty. I've never really watched it. I've seen some shorts. I've seen some stuff with them, but it's not my thing. I've never really watched it. The big difference is mainly Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is a big difference. I hit the wrong kick. Oh, he caught me. Dang. The big also being able to introduce jump punches, basically jump punching into combos and stuff. Ah, crap. I tried to jump forward. Now he's going to open up with his big combo here. No, he didn't. Being able to open up with a combo from a jump punch, I'd say, is the biggest difference in the mechanic between plain MK3 and Ultimate. Another big change between the two games is just the additional characters. If you want to say a real difference, it's the additional characters. But in the mechanics, it's being able to combo off of a jumping punch or a straight up jump kick for the very few people that bother with that. Just like what Dragon Zord just did there. Oh, he caught me with that one. You will always like UMK3 just better, huh? Yeah, I mean it's definitely, I think it's a superior game to plain MK3. I really love though, FMC, the crossover fan-made thing of Dragon Ball Super with Rick Sanchez in the DBZ universe. That is some awesome fan-made stuff. I did like watching that, and I'm not a Rick and Morty fan, but I could appreciate that. That was just straight up awesome. J. Jack Gibson. Dang. The Honkler. Well, we're at 2 hours. Alrighty. You guys can do that there, Randy. Alright. Well, I just actually got to 2 hours and 20 minutes. Anyway. Alrighty, folks. That'll be a wrap here. Cool stuff there, dudes. Alright, we're going to wrap that one up here. I didn't get to talk to Sans tonight, but that's okay, I guess. And I don't know. Alright. Oh. What's the moral? Wheel of morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson we will learn. Yeah. I remember that from Animaniacs. And the good idea, bad idea. Yeah. I don't know, morality. It's been a while since I've played, but I'm going to make some other videos. I'm going to do some other stuff on here. But I will play MK while it's still around, while the Legacy Collection is still up. I was going to see if Drew, because Drew started streaming, I was going to see if he wanted to play, but he's on Fightcade. So he's not on the Legacy Collection. He is throwing it down over there on Fightcade. And they've got the Cincinnati Combat Convention. That is October of, I guess it's every year, October of this year. If you want to go in person, you can go check that out. You'd have to message Drew about that for the details. For in-person sort of fighting there, if you want to go meet some other guys, meet some people, see the faces behind some of these names, some of these monikers, you can do that if you live or intend on near Cincinnati. You can see him if you want. And oh, you think I should have an intro and an outro, huh? Well, I've got at least the outro. I like my banner that I made, the 1960s Norman effin' Rockwell Lana Del Rey sort of a look there of the Xband outlet. I like that. AI made that. I think I enjoy that look. But yeah. Anyways, that is a wrap, guys. Thank you for coming. And alrighty, folks, that's a wrap. Oh, you mean couple it with a song? Nah, no jingles. No jingles needed. But yeah. Alrighty. Alrighty. Have a good evening.